Good evening, faculty, parents, family, friends, and most importantly, the GoFairGrove High School graduating class of 2025. It is an incredible honor to stand for you today as we celebrate this significant milestone. At graduations, we hear inspiring speeches about chasing your dreams, shooting for the stars, or a big future. As we close this chapter of our lives, I want to take a few moments to encourage you to think about something that might seem a little unexpected on a day like today. I want you to think about the power of small. In a world that often glorifies the big, the bold, and the mighty, it can be easy to overlook the powerful effects of small. We live in a culture that encourages us to stand out, have more social media views, and be larger than life. But we should not forget the unique strength and impact that comes from embracing small. Every great story begins with a small step. The towering oak tree once started as a tiny acorn. The greatest blessings are received through small prayers, and the most influential movements in history began with a single voice. Each of us walked into a kindergarten classroom for the first time, maybe in another school, but maybe right here in GoFairGrove. We took our first small steps, followed by finger paint art, adding, subtracting, and more, leading to the accomplishments that we celebrate today. It cannot be argued that the class of 2025 has possibly enjoyed the greatest 4 years of athletic success in GoFairGrove history. Many students who will walk across the stage today have celebrated state championships, state tournaments, and Final Fours. Academically, just as many honors and achievements have been received. This didn't just happen by having big dreams. You got out of bed before the sun came up, you lifted one rep, followed by another, you ran conditioning drills in the heat and cold, you did individual off-season work, and you studied late into the night. Only after all those small steps did you fully utilize your God-given talents and become champions. Often it's the smallest actions that have the greatest impact. A kind word to a friend, a helping hand to a stranger, or a moment of courage in the face of fear. These are the actions that define us. Let us chase these small moments, for they are the building blocks of change. We've had many examples of the power of small actions. We have watched our parents make small decisions and sacrifices daily that at the time didn't seem important, but as we look back, have allowed us to achieve our goals and chase our dreams with support, love, and encouragement. Then there are our grandparents, our siblings, family, friends, teachers, coaches, pastors, and more, who through many small actions touched our lives in immeasurable ways. We will all have struggles, but it's the hard days that challenge us that will be determined by our small actions. 1 Samuel 17:48-49 says, "As the Philistine moved closer to attack him, David ran quickly towards the battle line to meet him. Reaching into his bag and taking out a stone, he slung it and struck the Philistine on the forehead. As David faced Goliath, he made 3 important decisions. He trusted God, he ran directly towards his challenge, and he chose a small stone as his weapon. Even in the greatest of challenges, when we trust God, face our challenges, and embrace small, our victories can be amazing. Navy Admiral William McRaven said to graduates at the University of Texas at Austin, "If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. Right at the end of the day, the one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. And if by chance you have had a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made, that you made." Remember, being, thinking, and acting small does not mean being insignificant. It means having the power to create change through small steps, to inspire through small actions, and to learn and grow with humility. As we leave here today, let us embrace this idea as our greatest strength. Congratulations, GoFairGrove High School Class of 2025. Let's go out there and take one small step at a time, maybe make it better every once in a while. Thank you. I hope God blesses each.